Hello lovely people and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be answering some of your questions. I put up a questionnaire on Instagram last night and some of you sent me some very interesting questions, so I'm going to be answering them today. So let's get going. Okay, question number one is, when are you going back to Bulgaria? So, because of the way the pandemic is going, I don't think it's going to be another couple of months at least. I mean, currently, actually, flights have been stopped from the UK to Bulgaria and back because of this new strain of coronavirus. So that's not great. So I don't know. The answer is really, I don't know. Question number two. You do so much. How do you stay organized? Yeah, I do a lot, but like I fail all the time with organization. I'm always thinking I should be doing something else when I'm doing something else, so I'm always like stressing. But I keep a journal, and then I just try to separate my time as best as I can. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you know, we're all human. Question number three: how spiritual are you? I guess I'm kind of spiritual a little bit. Like I do yoga, I do affirmations, I do different things, but I'm not that spiritual, I guess. I don't have crystals, you know, I don't do all that kind of stuff, just yet at least. But I guess I'm spiritually conscious, if that's a thing, and the rest will maybe come in the future. I don't know. What is your biggest eco fail? So many. So many, I can't even think. Maybe like shopping at big like fast fashion places like Primark, H&M. That's probably like one of my biggest eco fails. So yeah, I would say that's probably the worst. Oh, and also shopping for food, because like there's so much plastic involved in that, and I've struggled with that for a long time actually. But yeah, those two are definitely my biggest eco fails. Question number, I think 5. Biggest eco win. Oh, by the way, if you're hearing that in the background, that's my washing machine, so don't judge. Biggest eco win. I would say probably like switching to more sustainable products, like my menstrual cup, you know, safety razor and all that kind of stuff, because you can reuse them and you actually spend a lot less money and, you know, less plastic on yourself. So I would say switching to all these amazing sustainable products. So also where we live, we use 100% renewable electricity, so that's probably my biggest win, to be honest. So yeah, that's 3 examples maybe. Okay, so next question. Would you move back to Bulgaria? Yes, I would. What did Birmingham change in you? Birmingham changed a lot in me. I think just the fact that I was alone here and I had to kind of fend for myself, even though, you know, my parents were super supportive and they were basically paying for everything. You know, just the fact that I had to, you know, suddenly do all my washing, cook for myself, you know, take care of myself. Like, it took me a long time to actually, you know, realize that these things actually make you grow a lot. The other thing about Birmingham is it's such a diverse city. You know, there's so many different types of people from all over the world, and you just kind of, and you know, there's just all kinds of people here, and you just kind of learn to love difference. You know, you learn to get along with different people. Like I was never, you know, afraid to not talk to anyone, but I've always had maybe a bit of prejudice for people, you know, putting them in different stereotypes as well. So I think being in Birmingham really opened my eyes to diversity and how much every country, every city needs it, because people learn that, you know, we're all the same essentially. We're just, you know, different skin color, different nationality, but it doesn't really matter in the end because we're all people. So next question. How would you remember 2020 with something good? Oh my god, that's like actually quite a hard question, because 2020...
Time in May.
Shut up! That's actually a really hard question, because I guess 2020 has been a year of knowledge, of learning, and not just, you know, kind of theoretical knowledge, but learning stuff about myself as well, learning things about my art practice, just learning in general. I would say 2020 has been all about learning, and that's definitely a good thing. I mean, I got into so many different things this year because I actually had a bit more time to stay at home, do some online courses. I mean, I've probably talked about online courses in my videos so many times already, but I'm gonna say it again. If you have time and opportunity, do an online course. It's the best thing you can do. So I think that's definitely the thing that I'm gonna remember 2020 with. I mean, on the good side. On the bad side, there's so many things. Question number, who knows? What did you not manage to do during 2020?
Get married.
But that's not a goal I want to do. I didn't manage to go to a beautiful vacation in Greece because that was in my plans. I think I was actually going to go twice or something. Like, yeah, that didn't happen because of wonderful COVID. And I didn't manage to see a lot of my friends that I wanted to see. I didn't manage to do a lot of stuff when it came to, you know, just going out and enjoying life basically. But maybe it was a good thing in the end because, you know, I actually stayed home more and I learned things, and maybe after all it was a good thing that I didn't spend all my money going out to cocktail bars. So yeah, I think that's something that I didn't manage to do. What is the best present? Knowledge. No, I don't know. The best present. The best present is like something thoughtful that...
You just said breast present.
Did I? I think it would be something that you can use. I usually go for very practical presents that somebody can use, and not, you know, that tacky stuff that you just leave over on the counter and you just forget it until you have to dust it. Like, I usually like presents that have a purpose. I don't like presents that just waste your time and money, basically. What did you manage to What did you manage to do during 2020? I managed to gain a lot of different knowledge that I never even thought I was interested in, like financial markets. I managed to start trading stocks. I managed to learn a lot about, you know, marketing. I actually managed to start working with that as well. There's a lot of things that I managed to do. I managed to create this YouTube channel and, you know, get better at it. I think I managed a lot, to be honest. Within my art practice, for example, I managed to really understand myself. I managed to really understand my art practice. I managed to kind of learn where I wanted to go in the future. So I think 2020 basically has been all about knowledge, and that's been probably the most important thing for me in 2020. So that's all your questions. Thank you to everyone that asked me any questions on my Instagram. Thank you for caring. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you have wonderful holidays, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be up next week on Tuesday. And until then, have a lovely, lovely Christmas. Bye!